everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are here today looking at the brand new house that just came out today. Actually, I meant to upload this video yesterday, but I was busy and completely forgot to even record it. So here we are. We are currently outside of where will take us to the brand new Pantherfang Chapel, just over there, over the sea ocean thing somewhere. You have to take this little boat. So the entrance to it is actually in Blackwood on the top right corner next to the Blood Runway Shrine. It's not a very far run at all, and that's where you get to the boat to get to Pantherfang Chapel. We are going to look at this thing now. Pantherfang Chapel, it says, the embattled clergy of the Quenching Grail established Pantherfang Chapel in the First Era as a bastion of faith, part cathedral, part citadel. This edifice still stands as an immortal reminder of Adric's strength, allows use of the Pledge of Mara. That's really cool. I actually did not know that. I did not know that you were going to be able to use this with the Pledge of Mara. That's really, really cool. Nice feature there. But you can see it there in the distance slightly. Let's hop into it. I'm super excited over this house. So when you load in, this is the view that you first get. Beautiful, right? But when you scroll out, you can see here, you kind of arrive in the sewer area of the house. So you have this little boat here that we took to the thing. And then you have an entrance over there. You have stairs going up there. And then you have all these little alcoves everywhere. We're going to look at this place furnished. And here we go. You can get this unfurnished for 14,000 crowns. And furnished, it'll be 17,500. So that's cheaper than what I thought. I thought it was going to start at 15,000 and go all the way up to 18,000 because we've seen that several times before. And I feel like this house definitely warrants that. Alright, so we are now looking at it furnished. Let's have a look around, shall we? So you come in this area here in the kind of sewers area. I think this house could work great as either, you know, a chapel, because it is literally a chapel. It can work as a kind of noble house. It can work as even a Thieves Guild or Dark Brotherhood or something with the little boat there where you arrive in the sewers. I think it speaks for itself a little bit there. But yeah, these stairs go up both ways, the same thing. Doesn't matter where you go, you land in the same area. So that's that. It kind of reminds me a little bit like with how this is made, the bottom of it. I don't know if I'm wrong. I have to redo that quest. But in Skyrim, when you go do the vampire quest, you kind of have to sneak in through the sewers, basically. It kind of reminds me a little bit of that, and I love it. I am not complaining. Let's hop into the chapel. So you come in here, pretty, you know, chapel basic like. You have this little area here. And yeah, this area, this is actually really cool. So if you've seen chapels in Elder Scrolls Online, you'll recognize this area. Every chapel has this area, except this time we're actually able to walk through the doors, which is really, really cool. But yeah, let's go on top. We got the beautiful chapel halls here with the gorgeous windows. I adore this place. I think it's very, very pretty. We are looking at it currently furnished. Is it worth getting this place furnished? Yes and no. So it really depends on your personal taste and on your personal crafting expertise, I think. Because if you want the lay-a-win things and you don't want to wait and you want it now, the lay-a-win furnitures, the lay-a-win styles are still very, very, very expensive. So, if that is what you want, then I would say, yeah, sure, go for it furnished. You get a good chunk of furniture. Like, even if you're not going to use this for here, you know, you can always use it somewhere else. I do want to say, on the note of getting it furnished, there is a furniture pack right now in the Crown store for 4,000 for 4,000 crowns. I was gonna say 4,000 pounds, that'd be a bit much. Um, it is called the Furnishing Pack Chapel of Senethar. So it's basically, I guess, a chapel pack. You get 6 of these little benches, you get a few of these braziers, carpets, incense, more incense, little bushes for inside, this fiery burning brazier thing. You get a bunch of things in this. I really love this. So, if you think about it, unless over here you're going for this or this, I think, unless you're going for the stained glass or the Senethar God of Work and Commerce statue, I think it's probably more worth to get the house furnished rather than getting the house unfurnished and then getting that pack. Because that pack costs 4,000 crowns, and a house unfurnished, as we saw here, costs 14,000 crowns. So you're going to be at 18,000 crowns altogether, and you're probably going to get less than what you would getting it furnished. That being said, you are saving 500. 500 crowns is what you'd be saving. All right, let's have one last look at this beautiful place and then head straight outside. All right, and here we are. We are outside of the chapel. Now, as the description said, you have like a little chapel and then a little citadel. So like when you come out here, it looks like a little town square and it's adorable. You've got a big keep over there. You've got this little river that runs through the town center, I'm going to say. And you have a little stable, like a proper big stable house thing over here, which you can use for, you know, crafting, horse stables, whatever else you want. You also have these massive gates over here. I'm not sure if these are the usable ones. No, these are not usable. Well, he's not here. I'm really not sure. I'm not gonna say something. I don't think they're usable. But yeah, this is the chapel. And then over there you have the keep, and you can walk all around the chapel, which we are going to do. So there's these stairs that lead up here, just like they do on the other side as well. And another really cool thing about this Pantherfang Chapel house is not just that you get all of this amazingness, it's that do you see all of that stuff just below there? Just below there, you can use all of that. So if we jump over here for a moment, like so, we're on this side of the wall, which you can use, no problem, no invisible walls. And you can use everything down there up to the little waterfall. The little waterfall up on the rocks is kind of where the invisible wall starts, but you can jump down here if you want. And you can swim all around back to where we started of the house. There you go. We're back at the beginning. It's that easy. And since we are back at the beginning, let's look at this way here. Where does this lead to? So you get kind of two things. You get this over here, which you can go into the fort straight through here if you want to. But you can also continue along this side. You get all these alcoves everywhere along the way. And if you follow, ta-da! You're over here. You're back in the courtyard area. So in the courtyard area, we went up over there on that side. But if you cross a little bridge, there's a little staircase down here, which goes down to this area, which leads to the sewer entrance. And then you have another small area on this side. I adore this house. It is so pretty. I am trying to go through it a little bit more quickly, so we're not sitting here for 20 minutes, because I could go on and on about this place. To me, this reminds me a little bit of Firebrand Keep. Firebrand Keep is where I myself first started RPing. It's the first keep house to this extent that we are getting. So it has me very, 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 very excited. But yeah, you get this tower. This tower, you cannot go inside of it, sadly. I don't know if you could build on top. I imagine that you probably could build on top if you wanted to. But it does lead all around here again, just like it did on the other side. Like so. Whee! And let's go into the fort. One last look at the courtyard and the chapel. And let's head on in. Here we are. This is the fort. It is absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, you get a really, really good chunk of furniture with this place. So unless your intention is to get this place both furnished and get the furniture pack, if you don't mind missing out on the statue and the big pretty window, I would definitely recommend getting this place furnished instead of just getting, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but you save a little bit and you get a lot more furniture in this whole house than you get in that small pack. Packs like the one that is currently on the Crown Store always cost a little more because they usually have special items like the statue and the window, and that usually bumps the price up. So unless you really, really want the statue and the window, maybe just go for this place, but furnished. You have this beautiful big kind of entrance area, and then you have the side rooms on both sides and these beautiful hallways which lead upstairs. Now, a small detail that I really love about this actually is the little kind of alcoves, I guess, again, that you get inside the pillars, because if you've ever been in a real castle, you'll know that this is kind of very, very how it is. This is where in real life castles they put their candles, they put their lights so that the stairwell is lit up at night, in general, because the stairwell is always dark, as you can see here. So that's what they use it for in real life, and I really like that they took that into consideration when making this place. It just it adds that extra little touch that I like. And here we are. We are now on top of where at the bottom there's the chairs, the throne area, so to say, I guess. And you can kind of look down towards the entrance here and see all of downstairs. You can see there, slightly at the very bottom, you can see the chairs. This place is so cool. This would be such a cool place for roleplay, and I will definitely be furnishing this. I'm definitely getting this place, and I will definitely be furnishing it. I'm probably gonna try and get it furnished because you get a good chunk of furniture, and it is Leowin furniture. Leowin furniture, while you are able to craft it in game, it is still fairly new, so it is still fairly expensive, both to craft and also to actually buy off the guild stores. Like if you want to buy finished furniture pieces, you're barely gonna get anything below 20k, even if it is just a small plate of fruit, a small plate of food or a piece of bread or something. It doesn't matter. Pretty much anything is like 20k plus right now. You can find some with 15k, but it is pretty expensive. But yeah, all the way at the top, you get these hallways, which is really nice. You have this bedroom in the center. A very large bedroom, actually, I think. But it's for me personally, they've hit the right spots with Pantherfang Chapel. It's got, it's in the detail, the little textures on the walls, everything, the little alcoves in the stairwells, everything. And you do see ladders there. and you can go up them. But before we go there, let's see what's here, shall we? Right over here. Ta-da! And you get this massive area up here. And this basically just means that you kind of actually get to walk on the walls. They're not just there for decoration. You actually get to use them, which is pretty cool. You even get to go on top of the towers right over here. And my fiance actually made me aware of this little detail. So in old castles, they had these little things over here, apparently. These little openings here where they put fire, oil, basically oil. It's a defense mechanic. I thought it was just somewhere where the rain can maybe go up, but apparently it's for defense. And that's another really cool detail that they thought of. And this actually, let's go through here, is where the ladder leads. So this is not just a decorative ladder, it is actually a usable ladder. And when you go on it, you land up here on the tower. So let's go have a look at the rest of this place. And guys, let me know in the comments below what you think of Pantherfang Chapel. Is it everything you've ever hoped for? Are you going to be getting it? What are you going to do with it? What is there something you're disappointed with it? Is there something that you wish they had done more or paid more attention to? Is there maybe a future house that you're more excited for? Let me know all the things. I want to know all the details and everything. Here we have another trapdoor that leads to the other side. So we're here now. We're on the other side. Exact same thing. It's a ladder. You can go down the stairs or up the ladder again. We're going to go up the ladder again. Look at the rest of the place. It's just, in my opinion, it's gorgeous. You can walk around the whole big tower. You've got these two things both accessible to you with little stairwells to them. You've got ladders which are actually usable and not just decorative, because I feel like in the game you've had a lot of, not in houses, but in general in the game there's a lot of ladders that you see around that you can't really use. So again, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Are you going to be getting Pantherfang Chapel? What are you going to do with it? Are you going to buy it furnished and leave it as is? Are you going to build on top of what it already has? Are you going to make your complete own thing? What are you going to do if you're making your complete own thing? And I hope you enjoyed my little tour. I'm sorry that it is so short notice. I did plan to have this up much sooner, but I've been very busy. So last second it is. But you know what is cool about it being last second? I can tell you something nobody else can tell you. Right now on the Elder Scrolls Online website, there is a crown sale going on where you can save up to 40% on your crowns. This is in celebration of QuakeCon. They do this almost every year, I think. And yeah, go get yourself some crowns. This is coming at a perfect time, because there's Pantherfang Chapel, and usually these houses cost between $100 and $150, and you can save 40% off of that right now. So if you need your crowns, go and stock up on them now if you can. It is well worth it. If not for Pantherfang Chapel, then for anything else in the future. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope to maybe sometime see you on twitch.tv/Lunaromi, so we can maybe have a little chat. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!